Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob from Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today I have a very special unboxing for you. Something came in from Quiet Carry. I've had a few things from them. The IQ, the Drift, both been fantastic knives I've enjoyed. I had the small IQ and it was just a little too small for me, so I eventually sold that. They do make an IQ that's large that I'm very interested in. And then there was the Drift. I really like that knife, but I just didn't carry it a whole lot. And it just didn't appeal to me as a regular everyday carry, though I love the idea of it. It just wasn't one that I like to carry. There's certain knives that I just really enjoy, and that wasn't one of them. And I felt like it would be better served, passed on to someone else. But I don't think that's going to be the case for this wonderful thing. We're going to take a look here. Today I'm opening it up with my Wee Knives Makani. This is a limited edition, really neat little knife with fire anodized, titanium backspacer and clip, and even a little captive washer here up here. So let's go ahead and get right into that. Just make sure I don't have, all right, so we got a little cloth. Oops, okay, I've got a receipt. I'm just gonna look at that, make sure everything's good on there. All right, there we go. What else do we have? Oh, I got some extra hardware, that's nice. Always like the extra hardware. All right, so here we go. Nice little box. Well, we definitely have a nice little cloth. That's always nice. And I really do like always having extra hardware. It's always helpful. But let's take a look. Does it say what this is? So you can kind of get a little hint here from there. This looks like it might be the 9, huh? Let's see what it says on here. So what do we have? We have, I don't always know their code here, but let's just take a look. Let's see what we got here. All right. Thank you for your purchase. Limited lifetime warranty. All right. Oh, now, do you see this? Here we go. Yes, this is the 9. Now, this is a little different than any other 9, isn't it? It is, isn't it? The 9s you've seen so far have the fat carbon and the micarta, right? And then there was an all black edition that had this beautiful carbon fiber, gorgeous carbon fiber that I loved. And I thought, I wonder what that would look like with this. So, well, talking to the folks, I was able to get this. And I hope this is something that's going to be available for other folks soon. But just take a look at that with that carbon fiber inlay on the nice raw titanium and the beautiful milling on both sides. I love that. And let's take a look here. Yeah, we're definitely dead center. We'll come to the side here. You can see that a little bit better. But I definitely see dead center. All right, and we see a full backspacer all the way around. A milled deep pocket carry clip, looks like right hand only. It's not reversible. That's fine with me. No hardware on this side, which is really nice. And minimal hardware here. You can see that going through, and one here, and then a pivot, and that's it. And then of course there's and that's a standoff, right? Not a standoff, excuse me. Sorry, it's an over travel stop and a steel bar insert. So here we go. Let's go ahead and open this. Oh yeah, look at that gorgeous satin blade. Do you see that? Do you see that beauty there? Look at that. Let's look at that. Okay, lock up here is good, solid, 50%. Looks awesome. Wow, beautiful blade. I love that. Let's see, how's it close? Oh, let's try that again. Let's clear the detent ball. Do that again. Oh, look at that. That is just simply gorgeous. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. Yep, locks up nice. No rock. Detent, let's go ahead and close that up there. Yeah, closes up really nice. But the flip action is phenomenal. And the close, phenomenal. Look at that. I can drop it down like that. Yeah, it catches right here on my finger. I'm nice and clear, no worries about that. And then it just drops beautifully, beautifully. All right, so this is the 9 with the, looks like stonewashed titanium, right? With a satin finished blade. It's just beautiful. Almost looks hand rubbed, doesn't it? I believe it's machined, but man, boy, that just looks absolutely phenomenal. Looks almost hand rubbed. Beautiful, beautiful insert right here. I love that carbon fiber insert. I love this combination. Man, when I saw all the different ones, I was going, man, I really would love to get that. And I was able to get that. Hopefully they'll offer that as a variant that you guys can buy online at some point in the near future, because this is by far my favorite. Man, and they're right, the action on this thing is beautiful. Let's see, left-handed, beautiful. Let's go ahead and flip it open. Beautiful. Oh yeah, gorgeous. And let's check that blade out. Nice and sharp, absolutely. All right, so it's nice and chamfered on the edges, no sharp parts in the back. We got some stimpling up front. We could choke up here if we needed to. Definitely can choke up here. It's going to be a little close to the sharpening tool, but if you needed to do a precision cut, you could, for sure, yeah. But that close action is beautiful. And what I love is like this right here, very minimal cutout right here. You see that? It doesn't dig into anything, but most of it is done on the inside, right? It's done on the inside. Let's look at inside here. Is there milling? Oh yeah, you can see that milling. We can probably see better. Yeah, we can see better over here. The milling right there. And let's get on the other side. Definitely see the milling with the light. Can we get that light on it? I'm trying to get the light so you can see the milling really well. Oh, maybe it's better if I do it over here. Yeah, but definitely milling on this for sure. Well, probably not a whole lot of milling over here now that I think about it. That was a oh, you know what it was? It's so polished on the inside. I'm seeing the reflective of the milling on this side over here where you really don't need it because it's already got a carbon fiber insert. So this is the cutout already to make this super light. Already, this knife is not heavy at all. And, you know, about 4 inches there, and the blade itself is going to be about 3 inches, probably 3 inches of cutting, a little over, maybe 3 1/4, 3 1/2. But man, once you clear that, it just closes beautifully. The action is just smooth. All right, let's see where the detent ball is. So you clear the detent ball about right there. Yeah, it's about, I'm going to say about 30%, 30 degrees. It's, you know, it's a little further than most, but the cool thing about it is, you're okay. If you clear it right here like this and I clear it like that, I'm still catching my finger here. I'm gonna clear the detent ball and be able to drop shut it. So do you see that? So if I do this, I'm cleared the detent ball and then it just drop shuts nicely. A lot of times the reason why people have a double detent or whatever is just so that you don't want this guillotine to come down on your finger and cut you, right? You don't want it to cut your inside of your quick or your nail and stuff. And so if there's nothing to catch right there, you don't want people getting injured, especially if you've got a beautiful guillotine, smooth drop action shut like this one does. Super gorgeous. All right, so what kind of steel do we have here? Let's see. So this is CPM 20 CV, CPM 20 CV. So there we go. That's the blade steel on this one. CPM 20 CV. Very, very nice. That's really cool. I like that. Definitely a gorgeous one. Yeah, and the hand's very comfortable, for sure. The clip is nice and rounded, doesn't dig into your hand. This is definitely a milled titanium clip, you can see that. Very deep pocket, goes all the way up to the very, very top. I mean, you're completely hidden there. That's gorgeous. But I really like the carbon fiber. Look at that. That is just beautifully reflected. I bet that's gorgeous in the sun. Yeah, that's really nice. See, I can just drop that. No problems worrying about cutting my finger or anything like that. I like that. You know, I had the brand new EMP EDC Relative. Love that thing. It's the best EMP EDC knife yet. It's my favorite, and I've had several. But this one compares to it, the Relative for sure. And what they got right on the Relative was they were able to clear the thumb ramps. On the Nimble, which I loved, it was just kind of small for my hands. So, I mean, if you like small knives, it's absolutely fantastic. But I could never clear that little area, the tang or whatever you want to call it, the flipper or whatever, the part, really kind of the base of the blade, the tang, I guess. And every time I cleared it, then it would just guillotine on my finger. And so that was kind of frustrating because I couldn't really clear that well. But this one is beautiful if you don't get your finger in the way. See, I can easily flip that, drop it down, catch it. Can you see that? So it goes down on my nail. Everything's fine. No blade on my nail. Not going to hurt myself. I'm going to be absolutely safe. And it flips gorgeously. And you know what I always like to do? When a blade sticks out like this with such a nice high flat ground, let's see, can we do it? Now, my hand's got to have a little traction on there. Yeah, I can reverse flick it with my middle finger. You see that? Easily reverse flick that. Now let's see if we can do it left-handed. Yeah, I can do it left-handed as well. Of course, we can thumb flick it, reverse thumb flick it beautifully. And if you notice, it's a beautiful high flat grind all the way up here flat, and then it's got a little leveling off right here where it says quiet carry. But that's really nice, and it's got a beautiful tip. Let's see if we can get that good. Focus in on that. Nice thin slicey tip. And it comes down to, yeah, very thin slicey edge. Definitely feels thin down here. It doesn't feel thick. And that edge blade, the edge the length of the edge is it's a good size. So I'm going to guess this is less than 20 degrees, maybe 17 degrees, probably angle on that edge. I would have to guess because it's definitely a good angle. I'll enjoy stropping that for sure. Yeah, very, very nice. Very nice. Like this a lot. Man. And you know what I really enjoy a lot is this right here. This beautiful milling. That's just gorgeous. I love that milling right there. And the pivot, everything's just kind of hidden there. And then the milling back here, because that just gives you traction. So you don't feel like you're going to drop the knife, right? Even with the smooth titanium. And if you can see that too, let's see if we can get in there. There's micro milling down here. You can definitely see that milling on the pattern there. It's none over here because that's a carbon fiber insert, but you can definitely see that right there. You see that? It's really nice, very microscopic. But man, that grind, the satin finish on that blade is just simply gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. Wow. Okay. All right. Very happy with this. That's a nice surprise. Won't see this being ordered just yet, but man, I'll tell you what, hopefully they'll come out with this variant very soon. I suggested to them that this is gorgeous. And I'm going to highly recommend that maybe if you don't see it, ask them about it because this is worth it. To me, this is my favorite fat carbon version. I didn't really care for the other colors of the fat carbon. I wanted something that was either dark or raw titanium or a combination of the two, which this is perfect, isn't it? Man, I am just so stoked about this one. This is super awesome. All right. Well, that is my video. That's my unboxing. Hey, if you appreciate this video or like this video, would you consider hitting the like button down below? I sure would appreciate that. And if you already like this video or if you like my videos in general, would you consider subscribing? I would appreciate that as well. And if you've already subscribed, maybe hit that notification button so you can be notified of upcoming videos. And, you know, if you liked all of this, maybe check me out over on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. That's robs_nerdy_knives. Hey, thanks so much for watching today. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.